Alrighty, now you know I'm gonna start trying to be more brave here. I'm just not a person that comes out on a camera because I don't like it, but I'm trying to be good on a camera. So thank you very much, all you guys. And I'm having fun switching which the best glasses to wear. Because remember I told you I like glasses? I'm just trying to see. Here's a blue one. Okay, here's the pink set. And there's my white and black set. Oh, I could wear glasses all over the place. All right. No, I think I like, which color? I like the pink one. Oh my God, Velvet, you're prettier than me. I do not feel that way at all. I'm not confident at all, but it's okay. I figured I might as well do it, get it over with, and I'm not going to show my face big on the screen because this is not comfortable for me, but I do a little bit at a time. Let me get comfortable, and then I don't mind doing it. I'm just not a little bit. That's very sweet of you. I really appreciate that. Whoa, Mike, what are you doing? I forgot to ask you. What? Sorry, I have a ding 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 on the Facebook, so I forgot. What? I'm confused about that. Sorry. I just want to tell you, I have no idea what you're talking about. What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? You're not. Stop that, young lady. Okay, anyways, let me see. I think I like the pink ones. I'm trying to figure out what goes with the outfit here. And I'm trying to look all over the screen. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to do Facebook. This is what I normally do. So it's just glasses on and the pink ones. Yeah, I'll take the pink ones. There's a delay. I'm watching my mouth talk 10,000 years later. But anyways. All right. You know that's Mike. Mike, look at, I'm frozen on my head. I'm all over, my head is all over the place. I look like a puppet because I'm looking at my delay. It's hilarious. Okay, what do you got?
It's not me. I'm quiet. I'm a bug in the plants there.
You're so. I wish I could put your face right here. I can't. I wonder if there's a way I could do that. I don't think so. It would have been cute to put you up here, but I don't know how to do it on. I think MT will have to show me. I was lucky to learn how to do this, and then it does, half the time the camera doesn't work. Anyways, it's like I want to hit the hammer over my computer. But anyways, you are lovely, Velvet. I don't know what you're saying. You are not ugly, young lady. So behave, or I'll beat you with my coffee stick. Look at the. Let's see. Look at. I have the stick right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. 10 seconds, and it finally shows you the stick. Wow, was it ever behind? So behind. I am on stop line. I got no teeth with a. Oh, stop that. I'm going to stop you. That is not true. You are not Velvet. You've been up here before. Don't. Anyways, Velvet, we're going to change the subject because I know that's not true about you. And I'm going to say, let's talk. What were you talking about with garden stuff? I can't put. I guess the only way I could do this is going to be the thumbnail. But if I go to anywhere else, you won't be able to see me because I can't. You got Mike in the background. Just Mike is talking to me. We set this up kind of ahead. Oh, I got the wrong mice too. I got to switch over to my mouse. I got like 2 different mice. Here's one, and then another one. Let's see. It shows up 2 seconds later. Right there. See, I'm going to show it in a minute. There's one. There's the other. Okay, so I got the right one for the computer. They're 2 different mices. So, chipmunks are cute. Yes, chipmunks are cute. They're adorable. So Mike is on the back. Anyways, and we're talking about garden beds, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue, like I was like not even paying attention. My face is on here, and what I would normally do. This is Garden Talk, Garden 101, and I want to start going back on the track of what I was supposed to be talking about on my channel. Oh Lord. David, you're so funny. You are too funny, David. David. All right, can I put some pictures, Mike? What do you think? Help me out, Mike. Can I put
Sure.
I'm trying to distract my own self. I'm staring at myself. You know, there's just something weird about this. Hey, I like this idea. So I'm going to get some garden pictures. I want to know.
The only thing weird about this is I can hear you before they do, and like you say, watching your mouth, and you're not even talking in my head. So.
That's what I said. I think it's so funny watching my mouth talk 10,000 times after. Like, it's just hilarious for me. It's almost distracting me because I think it's so funny. Anyways,
stop looking at it.
I'm trying not to because my mouth is talking like. Now I see how much I talk. Holy frig. Just kidding.
So what you do is you stop talking to listen to what you're saying on the picture.
That's it. Okay, let me pull this out because I'm going to change pictures, obviously. That's the only way I can show myself and be on the same one as I put the thumbnail part of it so I can show different pictures. Normally, I didn't want to do that, though. I just wanted to leave. Well, I wonder if I could do something else. I'm going to just fool around with this part for now. Anyways, that's cool. This is what I want to do. More straw or hay. I want to use hay. It's not what I pictured. Like, I'm going to have a raised bed. I'm going to be putting hay. I'm actually going to do a video constructing the raised bed, and then I'm going to put hay, and I'm going to put potatoes in it and try other things with hay to see. Potatoes are supposed to grow really good in this, and then you don't have to dig any soil up or nothing. And it's also bringing micronutrients, I'm not saying this right, micronutrients to the ground because the worms and everything else are going to come up and it's going to be really cool. Anyways, in my head, that's what works for me until I do it, and then it might not work at all. Hey, Kathleen. There she is. Hi, Kathleen. Thank you. I appreciate that. At least I washed my hair last night. Hey, if you can't make fun of yourself, what can you do? It's all good. Don't you guys worry about it. It's funny. All right, so I want to talk about this, though. I am trying to... You have no idea how funny I feel right now. I'm trying to be serious, looking at my face as it talks a mile later, like 10 seconds later, and then I'm trying to go do serious about my thing. It's just not working for me tonight. Just telling you.
So put your face over to the side where the thumb is so you're not looking exactly at your picture.
Oh, so I should hide my face under the thumb? That's a good
Well, no, hopefully you'll get rid of
idea.
the thumb, let's say, because your center screen, I think that's why you're watching it so much compared to if you put it over
You think
so
so?
everyone else can see it, but you'd be paying attention to your
let's see if it works.
garden.
Okay, let's see if I can do that. Let's see. All right, so where's my thumb? I got to find the image first. All right.
But for what I'm looking at the picture,
That
actually
can be
this is a
moved.
good thing because straw will hold the moisture down, and it also makes it dark, so it's going to help hold the weeds down.
Okay, how about I put the thumbs up? Sorry, I want to listen to you, but there. No, I don't like that. I was trying to figure out where to put, how about the bottom corner? Would that be in the way? Kind of like this. Let's do, ooh, no, not with that. Yes, I want to talk about this, Mike. Sorry, I'm just trying to do, there. I'll go over here. That's better, right? I don't know if it's better or not, but at least it's less distracting. Someone whipped you with a silly stick. No, probably. It was probably Mike. He whips me with all kinds of stuff. All right, so go ahead. Now I'm all serious. I want to find more pictures. So you tell me what you think of this picture. I will bring pictures and you will help me. You are my co-host tonight. And tell me your advice, what you think about this. And I'll be pulling out the pictures. That's a good idea. Okay.
Well, I will admit, they say you shouldn't really do it, but my brother would mow his lawn and pick up the grass and dump it in between the rows, which did help hold the weeds down also besides the moisture, but it's trying to rot compared to if you were to put it into a compost, and so the straw down is pretty much already dead and will eventually rot in the ground, or you'll till it in for the next year or whatever. So it's a good thing all the way around putting that on there. And I do believe it's straw, not hay, because hay normally has grass seed in it, and it is finer and probably easier to break down, but the straw normally has a lot of the seed already taken out.
I'm not gonna. This looks too brown for me. Hay is normally a lighter in color. In this picture, if you saw hay, hay turns really brown like this, and straw still kind of is a yellow tone. But I'm not saying you're wrong. But I like the idea either way, either one of them, even if it was straw. Straw's not really great to dig into, but it is good for walking on so that your feet aren't going to get all muddy and everything within the rows. But it's not as good stuff as what hay is, as far as I'm concerned. But anyways, that's like that. Just because me and you don't have the same thing, it doesn't matter. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, I was kind of going with what the farmers do, and normally if you make hay, which is grass, not alfalfa, it's grass. Normally you want the seeds left on there if you want a good hay, because that's where the vitamins are, let's call it, for the cows. Unless you have old hay, which you already beat off all the seeds, then it's not the greatest for the cows.
Right. No, this is cool. I like all the ideas here, and if anybody has their own stuff, put it out there. What you think? And I'm just going to show Mike and show different gardens, and that's what we're going to talk about. I wanted to talk. I so miss my gardening stuff. I truly do, and so this is the only way I can bring it back is to get pictures. So it is what it is, and there you go. What about that? Do you like that? The way they have it all. I don't know if it's a good picture, but it's basically certain things are in the center, and then they surround things around it. So it's kind of a cool design how they're doing this one.
And here, that's kind of a fine example. They show that planting, let's call it a double row, right next to each other, and which here they got 10 across or something like that, and that also saves on the water. And depend what type of crop you have there, you possibly don't need all the leaves compared to maybe this is a rootstock type, or it could be the lettuce.
Okay, and I see straw has less weed seeds, but I'm telling you, the project that I'm doing about the potatoes, you have to have hay, not straw, because straw is totally different with it. Now I could do, you know what would be cool? I could do a raised bed with the straw and the hay, because I have both now. I bought hay for Halloween and straw for what I plan on doing, and I could do two and do the same experiment, putting potatoes in. Which one would it grow better? We'll see. You know, there's all kinds of stuff I can do with this to see what works better for what. Sorry, I'm going to get another picture for you. That's that one. Let me get some more. What about this? Here's another idea. What do you think of this one? I don't have the money for this. This is kind of expensive, but you might like this one to do. And I thought it was really cool. I wanted to almost do my whole backyard like this. If I can find the black tarp where you puncture holes through it.
Right.
I'm trying to get a picture of it, but I need a safe picture because it has watermarks on it, so I can't use those pictures. And
I know a lot of them do that to try to keep the weeds down. I haven't investigated it. I don't know if they're actually using, let's say, black plastic, or if they're using kind of like a fabric that you put down before bark does and pop the holes in. Only because I'm thinking, how do you get the water down to the plant?
Oh, it goes in. No, it goes in. This is a lot stronger. As soon as I find the picture, sorry. This is a lot stronger. This plastic. Sorry, that's not the right picture. I'm trying to find it for you, but I'm not getting it because I see it and I saved it. Let's see if I can find it. I'll save it again. Let's see if I can find this one. There it is, right here. This stuff it's a lot. You can tell it's almost got a rubber in it. It's not just fabric, because I worked with fabric, and this stuff is a lot better than fabric. And you said where you puncture the holes, the water's going to drip in there and along the sides, so the roots will go after it. Actually, that's my opinion, okay, Mike? I'm just saying. I'm not trying to go against you in any way. I'm just saying, to me, makes the plant work harder because the roots are going to go find the water, and that makes kind of a stronger plant. That, in my opinion.
Well, you're right there. This here picture is, to me, it doesn't look like it's plastic.
I'm trying to move it over here so you can see it.
Like you kind of said, it is a fabric that might have
it looks like
rubber tape to it or something.
Yeah, look at. I'll show you clearer. Get rid of the people. But if you look at how it's like an industrial rubber almost. But I know this stuff is designed for gardening and to keep all the weeds out. It's if you want to do that. And look at it's got a watermark. I wasn't supposed to use this one, but what the heck? All
I
right.
can't get the Mrs. Greenthumb is in the way.
My head's in the way. Yeah, my head's too big. That landscape tarp sucks. At least what we had. Oh, this is, I think the landscape is fabric, okay? I want to, maybe that's what I should show you next because I know what you're talking about. And the landscape thing, sometimes, okay. I'm trying to find if I can find the images, what I want to look for. Images of landscape fabric. See if I can find the two different ones because I have landscape fabric and that's not what, it's not the same thing that I'm talking about. This is much better. It's almost an industrial grade. So let's see. And I saw one of my friends that owns a really beautiful gardening channel. She has this tarp all over her. See, this is what I'm talking about. She has it all over her garden. And she is a great gardener and it's beautiful. Her place, she must have, I don't know, acres of stuff. And she is really, it's just amazing. I'm just hoping I can show you what I'm talking about. Because it's a, here we go again. I hate when it's a download because it takes me longer to try to save this. All right, because this is a good close-up of it. I'm going to get both. I'm going to show you the one. Yeah. All right. See if I can get it.
You have a few new people in here.
My what?
You have a few new people in here.
Well, thanks, Mike. Hello. And I appreciate it because I can't see what I'm doing. So, hello, and I'll give you a shout-out in one moment as soon as I pull up there. Do you see that? That's the landscape stuff I'm talking about. All right, let's see. Where's my channel now? All right. Hi, Donna Shaw. Hello. Jackpot goes along. A farmer uses this stuff on his farm. Hi, Peter Deli. Hi, Donna. It's great seeing you. Hello. Welcome. I hope you're well and your family's well. Thank you for coming. Jack Allotments, you're brand new. Thank you. Welcome. When I am trying to find pictures, I can't see the screen here. So I apologize if it takes me a couple minutes to say hello and greet you, but welcome. Okay, so that is the landscape I'm talking about. I can't actually shrink it. I'm going to show you the difference between what we're talking about. The fabric sucks. I don't like the fabric actually. But this looks like, it says landscape fabric, but you can see it's got like almost a plastic coat on it. It's not the same kind of tarp as the one I want to show you. This is better.
Yes, it's a big plastic weave, I do believe, and it's easier to, let's say, punch a hole in or cut it to get your plant through it. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, plus it's marking the squares, right? Like if you can actually design your garden with this, saying, okay, I'll take 6 squares, which are probably they're not square foot, but they look like about a half foot. So if I took that many squares, I'll put the lettuce here. And you can actually design that through the squares, I think would be kind of cool. You know, I was looking for this. I wanted to actually put this in my backyard. That's the truth. Oops. Okay, so what I want to do is just shrink this down and pull up right beside it the difference. Because I really do like, this is the stuff I like on the left. Okay, and on the right, I don't know how I'm going to do that. Because that's a text. It might not let me do it. Because, yeah, I don't think it's going to let me do it. Because it's going to get rid of this one. The way I have it. Okay, it doesn't matter. Well, you see what I'm talking about. That one, and here's the roll of the one that normally I don't like either. Because it ends up so many years after, you got to pull it out and redo it again. So I really don't like this one. There it is right here.
Well, the way you have the picture now, you can see the green squares so you can plant your garden evenly, I guess to say.
Okay, I got the picture. What did it have? Okay. How come it's not showing up? It should be there. I have the picture and it's not showing. Now it's dark. I don't know what's going on here. See, it's totally black and you should be able to see that picture I just brought up. All right, I might have to do something different with this. Let's try a different picture. I don't know why it's not doing. All right. What if I'll bring back the original picture I had of the garden. I want to see if that shows up. Okay, that shows up. I'm not sure why that other picture didn't show up. Anyways, everybody doing good out there? You missing everything? Everyone's saying hi to each other? A phrase where you cut it, though, so you need to melt the ends, otherwise you get strands in the soil everywhere. That's a good point. That Jacko's allotment. That's a very good point. That
Yes, I've seen people use blow torches or whatever just to lightly melt them.
which is okay. I did a lot. Like there's projects I've done like that. Anything where it's plastic to seal it from fraying to melt it. That's not a big deal though. I think I'd still use it over the fabric one because I don't really like. I don't. Now maybe I can pull up the one I was talking about. Yeah, it's a really good point. Let's see. That went nice. Let's see if I can bring this picture on. I have no idea why it didn't come on. It should be white showing you the roll of fabric now. No, it doesn't. That's weird. That's the first time I can't get a picture on here. Wonder why that is. Let's see. Huh. Well, I'm going to move past that, but you get the idea what I like, and I was trying to show other things of what people might not like. And what is this? And we're talking about that. So I'll put this on for now. I'm trying to get some other pictures to show in a minute. So Kathleen, start creation soil is an area would like to have. I have the house is on rock and very hard to find a sizable area to garden here. Yeah, that's why you probably have to do raised beds. That's what I do. To make the holes in the tarp, piece of metal tubing, heat it up, and then pushing through the fabric cuts a perfect hole to plant into the stock. It's phrased. Well, there you go. As long as it's not too toxic, that's what I'm thinking. If you melt stuff, that has toxic stuff from it, but wood chips is good too. Yeah, that very good stuff we're talking about here. All right, let me. That's good tips. I like all that. All right, here it is, right here. Landscape fabric template burning holes. Oh. So here's that. It's not showing how to do the holes or anything. Oh, this guy cuts through the fabric. Let's see. I'm just trying to find some other things to show. This landscape fabric template and burning hole. Well, let's see if I can keep this picture. This looks kind of cool too to bring up. Let's see. Here it is. Okay. This is, yeah, this looks like what he was talking about. Like, because they got the perfect holes on this and they put string on it. I don't know if I'd go to that much work, but if you want perfect rows, I guess here it is. Let's shrink this down. And there they show ya. Interesting. Are you still there?
Yeah, turn my mic on and off.
Oh. Why? Well, I don't. Why? Is that because you think there's a box in the back?
Well, because my heater kicks on and also the clock starts ringing and some people don't like it, or maybe you're trying to talk and it'll blurt you out.
Oh, yeah? Hi, Melinda. How are you? Welcome. Yeah, they used a hot tube for that one. I like this idea. Now, I don't know if I'm going to use it. I could try it in an area behind my fence, like run it all for the width of what I have and see if I truly like it. I wonder if that would stop a lot of things. This is all stuff I like to experiment anyways on a normal basis doing gardening. I do a lot of experiments all the time. I don't film everything I do, but I do check out things that I think are kind of cool. What the? How to install burning holes. Oh, see, I want to show what he... Oh, my God. Look at this thing. Holy cow. I want to show you this picture of this, what they got. That looks like huge. Let's see.
I'd imagine how much you want to invest in it, too. If you just want to invest in, we'll call it this fabric, or if you want to invest in those extra tools, just like clockwork, how easy do you want it? You invest in tools, make it easier, so...
Well, this looks like a handmade tool I'm about to show you. It looks dangerous, too, as far as I'm concerned. It looks like a torch. Look, that's what they use to do it.
Okay, we got a weed burner there and just melt the hole, yeah.
Is that what you call? Is that a weed burner? This thing?
That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
You can turn it up and really blow the flame, or just looks like they have a medium flame or light
I
flame
never
on it.
even seen a weed burner, but you know what? I'd be careful with that, because you know what I learned? If you have poison ivy, like I got it for 3 weeks at least, if you burn that and you have poison ivy in there, you've toxin the air. It's very dangerous for you to do that with poison ivy. That is not for me. I could never do this. I would be so sick. It'd be in my lungs if I did that.
Well, that's why I say what I do is you know, work up your whole ground, so you're not supposed to have any poison ivy in there, and then you roll these sheets out and burn the holes. And that's why I say that might be a little extreme for a lot of people. So if you have just a little propane torch and burn your little holes, or cut it and then.
Well, he just said well, that's what he was saying. Jocko Allotment says that is, but I get some scaffolding pipes instead, not a flamethrower. So I'm thinking I could picture like a pipe being heated up and then you put it in. Now that would be perfect, okay? But this thing, I mean, I think this is kind of dangerous. I don't know.
I think you'd experiment with it.
I wouldn't, but maybe you might, or others will. I just found it really cool to do. And if everybody has issues with, well, you know, good old, this is what I wanted to grab next. Raised beds. That's the way to
We're
go.
going to see how many pyros that we have in here.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's count them all. I think that if you have bad soil, and the quickest way to take care of that is raised beds, and you're putting your own stuff in it. And I like this. That's what I'm gonna pull out next, some pictures of that, because I did have lots of live streams. We were talking about raised beds, and I highly love it. As long as the wood's good wood, we're talking about not treated wood. That is my favorite thing to do. Now, I know I took a picture. Oh, here it is. Let's throw that one out. I love these. These are not as high as mine, but they're pretty nice height. Look at them. They're nice. Let me see. I'll shrink it down just a bit.
You know, on raised beds, you're probably buying your dirt, let's say, from the Walmart or wherever, and that gets to be pretty expensive unless you can do a compost and compost in branches, wood chips, whatever, to get a beautiful soil, which you can use that into your bad soil too.
I agree 100%. But you can buy a dump load. I keep saying that because everyone's saying, how come there's 3 mics on this one? I better shut a mic off. I see 3 mics going on. Am I over micing everybody? Good. Let me see. That's weird. Okay. Anyways, you guys seem to be fine. I agree with you. I like putting leaves in the fall. I save all that and shove that in there. Like chopping up wood and all that stuff is good. But mind you, the pile's going to shrink because that's what happened to me. And then you got to keep on rebuilding it. You know, when it rains and it shrinks down and compresses.
That's rotting down. Good. That's good.
But it's good. Yeah, it's all good. But I was going to say, people are getting by the bags. You don't have to buy the bags. You can buy a dump load of topsoil and mix things with it, or you can buy a 3-in-1 mix. You don't have to buy the bags. The bags are way more money than a dump load of dirt, honestly.
Right.
However, I did buy the dirt, and if it's not what you like, you got to put things in it, because I found that the first year you actually should let it sit there and then pull it out and bring it in to make sure it sits for a while, and then bring it in and put it in, and then stir whatever you want in it. Anyways, I like that. That's got to be about 2 feet tall. Those are 2 feet tall, reinforced raised beds on the corner, and then you have all the lattice work or whatever for climbing plants. I absolutely love these. I love them. Anyways, you like these? The look of these too?
Yeah, I think they look nice, and that's the great thing about raised beds is as you get older, you don't have to continuously bend over and kill your back. So I am all up for raised beds and whatnot. I'm just saying it just costs so much. I've seen other people, they'll take the branches they trim off trees or blow down to whatever, and they'll fill the bottom of their boxes and then put the dirt over it, so that way those branches can start rotting and already start building your soil with the leaves that you're going to get in the fall, that kind of stuff.
Okay, so you are right, Kathleen. Watch out where you buy the soil. You have to have a reputable place that sells reputable soil. Correct? And Velvet, I'm happy you want to have it like that. And yes, Mike, this is good talking, and Jocko says that a good compost, which is brilliant and good, so you don't bend over as much. That's why I did it. In all honesty, I did raised beds so that I wouldn't hurt myself as I got older. That's the truth. Mine are really almost too tall, but for me, I don't have to bend much at all. They're like, because I'm short, as Mike always said. I don't have to bend much. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that on too, so I might as well take mine to show the difference. Mine was made out of wood pallets, which wood pallets for free. There was a lot of work, mind you, to go get them. For those of you who've seen it, sorry, and for those of you who are new, at least you get an idea what I'm talking about, my stuff. This time I'm going to buy the wood, though, because it was a lot of work taking pallets apart. That's what we've learned. But nonetheless, where is it? And
so Kathleen, are you saying that Mrs. Greenthumb is so short that the 2-foot beds are just fine?
Well, she's a witness, but she knows I'm not that tall, or short. But she likes teasing me. But she's not much taller than me. She's like two inches taller. So, but it was funny. I remember going through that. She was saying how short I was.
2 inches must be a mile to you. Oh, sorry.
You're so funny.
I'll try to wear the sugar off.
Oh, you're having too much sweets, are you?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find that picture I want to show. There it is. I really do like this one. And it's in good shape for now. It's going on 3 years. For secondhand wood, I'm happy. The bigger one is splitting, so we have to fix it. We're going to put a reinforcement in the big, large one we have. But I didn't even show it. This is at least 2.5 feet tall. No, it's more than that. How tall did I make it? Oh my God, this is really tall. They are. Oh, that's not the right picture. Or actually, maybe it's too shrunk. That's
going camping.
Yeah, I bought that from somebody that made that. It's cute, ain't the old-fashioned camper? Somebody made these. It's it wasn't weatherproof. I never should have left it outside because it kind of like got really in bad shape for leaving it outside. But nonetheless, I'm gonna try to bring this up in a minute. Let's see. All right. I'm fixing this up like I'm doing some crafts and stuff. I gotta make this look better on the back because I'm not happy with this. But that's not. I want to put a bunch of planters and plant. If you see, you could grow lettuce in cans because that's what I did. I put up the lettuce in cans and they were growing good, but I don't want the tin, so I didn't eat them. But I gotta sneeze for a minute. Okay, I'm back. I don't need to show everybody me sneezing, really. I'm drawing the limit here. Okay. Okay, so it looks cool. Jocko, I've tried tree branches. It caused more problems for me, rotten. That's where you fill the beds up with tree branches.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to yawn. Oh, boy.
I was thinking the same thing when it came to tree branches when I saw him doing that. But he put them down clear at the bottom, and he had at least 12 inches of dirt he put over the top of them.
Right.
And so realistically, they put them in their compost piles, and realistically, just keep them in there. And if you have a compost pile, and as it rots down, use the dirt out of there.
Yeah, that's true. But you can I did do that. I put tons of leaves and tons of crop. I put not crop, but good stuff. We're talking about when I did mine.
For compost.
That big one. Now I'll show you the big one I'm talking about. That, again, you guys all saw this, so I'm sorry to do that. But sometimes that's my best example is showing the stuff I actually did. This is the one splitting, though. We have to reinforce the center of it. The long one I did. I think it's here. I don't know if I can find a picture of my raised bed I did. Where is it? Maybe I didn't take a picture this year. I mean, all the pictures of the stuff I grew in it, I have a picture of, but I don't have the actual one I did. That's funny. I didn't take one this year. and it's huge, but it's like widening in the center of it. So we have to take the dirt out and reinforce the center because it's going to fall off the front if we don't. I don't have a picture of it, but I wanted to show you. No picture. No picture, but that's one of the things I'll be working on. Yeah, can't find it. Oh well, I'll leave that be. But we have like that one, the square one, a really long one. We have one in the back, all in the back but we have one square. I want to put 2 more in the ground. They're only going to be probably a foot tall. They're not going to be as good as these ones, but a foot tall. And then I want to put, I think, 2 more on the side of this. See where the windows are? I actually want to put 2, but I don't, it might block the view of it. But this is the best place for me for the sun. Let me see if I can take this off. No, I guess it's not going to show you, right? Nope. Okay. Well, there is a window there. There's 2 windows right there. If I show you the window to the right, right on the bottom there, it's probably be about a foot high. And so I was thinking to put a smaller bed right there because that grows really good lettuce and all kinds of stuff that doesn't want direct sunlight. Works really well that area. So that's what I'm thinking, because eventually I wanted just to take my whole backyard and make it a garden instead of any grass at all. Because technically I have weeds more than grass anyway. So like this, like these ones here, this is what I like to do. I would actually like to do the raised beds, and I like to put probably hay. In that sense, I'd put hay. Like I'd like to put a tarp down, hay over top of that, and make it look nice and neat. The only thing is I have a dog, and so I'm not sure that would be great for the dog to go to the bathroom on hay. You know what I mean? It would be kind of not a good thing, so. But I'd like to do that.
Or possibly if you use fencing, if you wanted to use something short.
What do you mean? Oh my God, my fig tree has bloomed on it. I hope it doesn't die in these cold nights. Yeah, good. You should see. I wish I would have took a picture. If this happens again, I'm showing you what happened to my tree, because the tree, it was horrible. I almost lost my tree. It was devastating to me. It was the tree part of this. I was going to bring, what did I want to show you next? Just more raised bed kind of ideas. But let me go do that tree too since I'm here. I can't wait. I mean, I'm having an itch, and I can't wait to, all the stuff I've been talking about. I want to double my butterfly garden. I want to do at least 2 1 foot or less raised beds. I got to refix the one I have. I want to put 2 more front. So I actually have, every year I try to add something more. Oh gosh, it's almost 100 years old. Did you wrap it up? You know, Velvet, what you should be doing is wrapping a fig tree up. They actually, here in Canada, because it gets very cold, they take it, they bend it down, and they put tarp over it all winter long. That's how they take care of a fig tree here. I mean, I don't want to say everywhere they do that, because they probably don't. The temperatures don't drop. But for us, where it gets really cold, that's what they do. They take it, they do a stake, they bend it down, tie it to a stake, bend the whole tree over with. That's way too big to do that. I don't know. That's what they do here with the.
Yeah,
figs.
she says it's 100 years old, so I can imagine.
I mean, it's too big to tie it. It's taller than my. Oh, then, well, you'd be surprised. It might be okay if it's that tall and the roots are in the ground. Probably has a good chance. The reason my tree didn't have much of a chance. This is only a 2-year-old tree. Like, well, no, I'll take it. It's actually before, right? Because I bought it. I think it was 3 years old, because I got peaches the first year I bought the tree and planted it. And then, so this would be, that was last year would be 3, this is 4, this is 5 years old. And if I can get this set, then it looks healthy. Maybe I can get actually a bunch of peaches this year on the tree, as long as I don't get the frost. I'm still looking for the picture. I don't know where it went. Where'd it go?